It's going to be the All-American kicker, Tory Taylor.
Tory Taylor. And, oh, look at the English on that one.
This guy's amazing.
When I first saw Tory kick the ball, he got a miss of a leg.
I tell you what, Tory Taylor's going to get a game ball. He's been brilliant.
With how good Tory is, it's like if you have a guy like that, he absolutely is a weapon.
I've been kicking a ball for 20 years, and that was really one thing that has helped me since I got here, is that it's nothing different.
Tory Taylor is making a Heisman type.
How do you spell MVP in Australia?
I'm from Melbourne, Australia. Dad used to take us out for a kick of the footy, as we would say. When I was about 14, I stopped playing Australian football. I just had enough. I didn't really enjoy it anymore, and I feel like when you're not enjoying it, then what's the point of doing it? I finished high school, and then I was working at a golf course, and I was working construction for a little bit. Wasn't really sure whether that was what I wanted to do. It was probably when I was 19, 20, I kind of heard about Pro Kick Australia. Pro Kick Australia is basically a program that transitions Australian football players and teaches them the art of punting as such. I kind of knew by joining the program I was going to be good enough to get a scholarship, and obviously Division 1 was the goal. Coach Woods made his way out to Melbourne, and then it kind of just went from there. When I first heard of Iowa, I was like, where is it? No, I don't want to go to Iowa. That doesn't interest me at all. But then I had a couple of conversations with Coach Woods, the special teams coordinator here, and yeah, just the family atmosphere that I kind of felt like I would be a part of here was really a big thing for me. American football is a complicated game in itself, but I just try and simplify it as much as I can. I was 23 when I played my first game out at Purdue, and I'm not going to lie, I was really nervous heading into that game, but it was just another day of kicking the football, and I've had plenty of those, so I didn't have too bad of a day that day.
Tory Taylor from Australia, another great punt.
I think he learned the most during games, which is funny. The funniest one was the Wisconsin game in 2020 when the ball was on the ground and he punted it.
Yeah, that Wisconsin game, I'd never experienced cold like that in my life, and Austin gave me a good snap and fell out of my hands, and it all happened so quickly, I'm going to kick it off the ground.
I just remember we're all like, oh, that was kind of sick, not knowing you can't do that.
What an ad-lib job by Tory Taylor. The ball's on the ground, and rather than trying to pick it up, he played soccer with it.
It's been 2 years now, and this is my life. But I'll be lying if I said it wasn't difficult being here. It's certainly not home, but I'm just really grateful that everyone, the people of Iowa, just really helped me transition from Australia to here.
The Punting is Winning shirts came out of an idea from a Midwest t-shirt designer. He wanted to make these shirts, right? Because everybody was talking about Tory Taylor in the state of Iowa. If you were a Hawkeye fan, punting and Tory were a big thing. And so he reached out to Tory.
And I was like, yeah, you know what? I actually kind of like that. Good idea. Although, I can't partake in any NIL stuff, just being an international student.
So Tory said, okay, I'm fine with it, but I want it to go to a charity. And Mike, the owner, said, hey, I know a charity that has something to do with kicking. Coach Ferentz has been supportive of it. He told Tory about it, and Tory was on board.
Yeah, so when I first heard of Count the Kicks, I'm not going to lie, I didn't know anything about it. But after doing some research and learning about the stories and adversity that a lot of the ladies from the organisation had been through, it was really just a no-brainer for me to be a part of the organisation.
We have this campaign called Count the Kicks. We launched 2007, 2008, and it was born out of grief, just trying to save a baby from what we'd gone through and teaching moms to track their baby's movements, count the kicks in the third trimester. I lost my daughter 4 other Des Moines, Iowa moms also lost daughters, and we were connected through pastors or friends. We started to get together because we wanted to know why. We wanted to just get each other through the grief process. We found some research that had just come out from Norway where they had just taught their expecting moms to count their baby's kicks, track the baby's movements in the 3rd trimester. And so we said, we can do that. We can do that in Iowa.
Yeah, it really just took off. Like, people mentioned, hey, I bought your t-shirt. Hey, I bought your t-shirt. Like, I love it. Like, I'm wearing it this game. I think by the time the season ended, we'd sold about $13,000 worth of t-shirts that was sent off to Counting the Kicks.
The unique thing is, Tory could have been done with it at that point. The difference with Tory Taylor is he cared even more, right? He cared enough to want to meet the impact of the babies he was saving by donating that money.
The organisation had reached out and just said, hey, we got a little baby Liam coming down. Like, your efforts have gone a long way to helping him.
I got to be right there when he met Liam for the first time and his mom. And I mean, the joy on his face, the joy on the mom's face, it was so authentic and real, and he cared about that impact. I will never forget that moment.
I never really know like how much of an impact that was going to have on the ladies, but it was probably one of the best things that's happened to me, like, since I've been here, just being a part of that. Because there's so much more to football than just punting.